Hello everyone and welcome to the channel. Today we're gonna play Gothic. This is a 23 years old RPG game made by Piranha Bytes. I know it's not extremely popular in America, but the game is quite well known in Europe. I saw that THQ Nordic plans to release a remake on this game. I guess it will be this year, and I was thinking to refresh my memory by playing it again, you know what I mean? So we're gonna dive into the game straight ahead. I'm gonna leave the cinematic intro to play, so you're gonna get a better understanding of all what's going on in this world.
The kingdom of Murtana, united by King Robar II. During the long years of his reign, he was able to defeat all foes of his realm. All except one. The war against the orcs took its toll, and the prisoners of the realm were to pay the price. The king needed swords for his army, and every man guilty of a crime, no matter how insignificant, was forced to work in the ore mines of Corinus. To make it impossible for them to escape, the king sent out the best magicians of the kingdom to create a magic barrier around the entire valley. I was one of them. Something disturbed the delicate structure of magic. We were trapped inside our own barrier. 1 second of negligence was enough for the prisoners. Corinus was now under the control of the convicts. The king had no choice. He had to negotiate. He needed the ore. Month after month, the king supplied everything the prisoners needed. Month after month, they brought the ore to the edge of the barrier in exchange. Until the present day. Another convict was brought to the cliff. He did not know, but he would change everything.
In the name of King Robar II, bearer of the scepter of Verant, I sentence this convict to...
Stop! Convict, I've got an offer to make you. This letter must reach the leader of the Magicians of Fire.
You're wasting your time.
You may choose your own reward. They'll give you anything you ask for.
Very well, I'll take your letter. On one condition. Spare me the rest of his nonsense.
How dare you?
Keep silent. Right, send him in.
Welcome to the colony.
That's enough. Leave him alone. And now scram. Get up. I'm Diego.
I'm
not interested in who you are. You've just arrived. I look after the new arrivals. That's all for now. If you plan to stay alive for a while, you should talk to me. But of course, I won't keep you from choosing your own destruction. Well, what do you think?
Okay, what do I need to know about this place?
We call it the colony. You'll know already that we produce ore for the king. Well, at least we do, in the old camp. There are 3 camps within the barrier. The old camp is the biggest, and it was the first.
How do I get to the old camp?
You just follow this path. The old camp is the next reasonably safe-looking place you'll come across. There are a lot of wild beasts between the camps. You'd be mad to walk around without a weapon.
Where do I get a weapon?
When you get to the old mine, have a look around. I'm sure you'll find something useful. The mine is easy to find. It's just a few meters along the canyon.
Why did you help me?
Because you needed help. Otherwise, Bullet and his boys might have killed you. And I couldn't just stand by and watch, because I came all this way to make a suggestion.
A suggestion?
Yes. After this little incident with Bullet in his guise, you should be aware now that you need protection. Everyone who arrives here has a choice. There are 3 camps in the colony, and you'll have to join one of them. I'm here to show the new ones that the old camp is the best place for them.
Where's Bullet now?
He and the others bring the goods from the outside world into the camp. You'll find him there, but if you plan to fight him, be careful. He's an experienced warrior.
I have a letter for the High Magician of the Circle of Fire.
Really?
I was given it by a mage shortly before they threw me in here.
You're lucky I can't afford to show my face around the mages anymore. Anyone else would gladly slit your throat for that letter. That's because the mages pay their couriers a lot, and most people here don't have anything. If I were you, I'd shut up until I met one of the mages. Although in your situation, that's not likely to happen.
Why not?
The mages are in the castle in the old camp. Only Gomez's people are allowed to enter the castle.
Who's Gomez?
Gomez is the most powerful ore baron. He's the boss of the old camp, the most powerful man in the colony.
Let's assume I want to join his people. What do I need to do?
At the gate of the castle, you'll find a man called Thorus. Tell him Diego sent you.
Thanks for your help.
We'll meet in the old camp.
Okay, so this is chapter 1. Welcome to the colony. Let's begin. Like you heard, basically you are a convict which is sent to the colony. The colony is this big place where we have like 3 camps. One of it is like the old camp, in which we have Diego as a friendly face. We have Gomez as the war baron, you know what I mean, which is in contact with Robar and all these things. We have some fire mages as well. Beside this, we have the new camp. We have like some friendly faces there, Lee, Lares, but that camp is like a free camp, you know what I mean. We have in that one water mages as well. And on top of that, we have the swamp camp, in which these guys are smoking some weird shit, you know what I mean. They are praying to Sleeper, and they have a big role into the whole colony, to say so. I'm not gonna spoil this for you guys, but we're gonna reach the camps and you're gonna understand the difference in between them. Because in this episode I'm planning to visit the old camp, try to complete the most of the quests there, you know, and maybe we're gonna head for the new camp. But this will take a while. Hopefully not longer than 1 hour, 1 hour and a half, because I'm planning to do episodes like around 1 hour, to be fair with you. But I won't mind if it will take longer, you know. And by the way, this place is not a friendly place at all. This place is full of convicts. So keeping that in mind, we need to become the most badass motherfucker in this place, like. And the best way to do it is to level up. And right now, I'm still getting familiar. I was installing loads of plugins. I hope they won't get into a conflict. Oh, I don't know why I remember there was a chest, but apparently it's not. I didn't play the game for 8 years or 9 years, something like this. Last time I played Gothic 2 like 1 year and a half, 2 years ago, and it was modded. So, like you can see there, there's the old camp. We're gonna reach that soon, but first I'm thinking to climb this one, because here is like an area which you can level up. You don't have any tutorials in this. But the thing is like this, you have in the beginning, you have this area and it's kind of in front of that one. As soon as you leave the canyon, you're gonna find some juvenile creatures. They are the easy ones to kill. They are not as aggressive as the normal ones, you know. So you can train a bit here. Let me show you the combat and let me explain the combat for the ones who didn't play this game. So basically you are just holding your left click and pressing WASD, your character will swing. Basically if you are pressing W, will swing forward, right for the right, left for the left, forward W, D right, A left. If you press S, you're gonna block, but in the same time I'm not using blocks a lot. I prefer to back down, you know. And if you back down, your character will automatically block. And because I'm not strafing in this game, I don't like to do this at all. I'm mostly... You can exploit the game with strafes, you know, because you can pass through doors and all these things, you know. The thing is, like, I'm not gonna exploit the game at all. I'm just gonna play it like as is intended to. Because usually when I was a child, I finished this game like 12 times or something like that. And trust me, I was going to the old camp. I was exploiting the game a bit, you know, because you can glitch Jackal. And he's one of the guards which have the best weapons on him. You knock him out, steal his weapons, and after that you're gonna be able to defeat anyone in this game, you know what I mean? The game will be like no challenge. So I'm not gonna do this, I'm not gonna exploit the game, I'm gonna play it like how it's intended to. Right now we are like trying to get more experience. Okay, let's loot this one. And now we can continue. We're gonna need better weapons. And we need some levels as well. Because I want to invest into strength. At least 20 points into strength. Because that will make us pretty OP. The game is like I said, is 23 years old. And from my point of view is a masterpiece, you know what I mean? It's like, you have voice acting, you have... The game is not holding your hand at all, you know what I mean? You have no map yet. If you want to open a map, you'll need to buy a map. And when you're like talking to NPCs and they are giving you quests and all these things, you need to pay attention on what they are saying, because if you won't, you don't have any quest marks and things like this in this game, you know what I mean? So you need to get familiar with the map. The game, it's extremely interesting, and while I was a child, I was enjoying this game a lot. It was one of the best RPGs, and I still consider it one of the best RPGs. I played the teaser, you know, the remake, Gothic remake teaser. I wasn't really happy about it. I heard that they fixed it, so as soon as we're gonna finish this game, I'm gonna give it a try again. And we'll see how it looks. Them two guys are like a part of new camp. You'll understand it soon enough, because basically old camp has the red armor. The new camp has the blue one. And the swamp camp, it's special. They wear dresses and all these things. They are high as fuck. because they are smoking like they are on weed basically. Some of them are quite funny, but some of them are not. So let's speak with them first. The game can be pretty clunky in the beginning if you don't go too deep into details with it, because the graphic may be one of the aspects which you won't like, but the game is not bad at all. I'm telling you, it's really... Bro, why they are stealing my experience, bro? These fucking idiots. So put it like this, in this game you can knock down any single character. Some of them are immune to damage, yeah, but most of them are not. So if, for example, I want his weapon, I can beat him, take his weapon, and that's it.
Hey, you.
What do you want?
I want to warn you. If you continue this way, you'll be entering our hunting ground.
But they are nice guys, because they are just warning us about the dangers around.
What do you hunt?
Mostly scavengers. There's a lot of meat on them. Besides, it ain't too hard to get them, once you know how.
Really? How's that?
Ask my friend Drax here. He knows more about these things than anyone.
Why is this area so dangerous?
You've just arrived, haven't you? There are different areas in this colony which are all more or less dangerous. The paths between the camps are quite safe, but even there you might come across some wolves which look on you as easy prey. And that's exactly what you are until you get a proper weapon and armor.
Where can I get better equipment?
The nearest place is that old camp. Just follow the path that brought you here. But you can get the stuff cheaper in our new camp, provided you know the right people. If you go to the old camp, ask for Mordrag. He's one of us. For just a little ore, he'll sell you the proper goods.
Tell me more about the areas of the colony.
If you travel between the camps, you'll need a map to distinguish paths and dead ends. Dead ends often lead you to dangerous canyons where you encounter creatures you'd better avoid. Do not enter the old ruins. There are too many around here, and most of them are old fortifications dating back to the time of the First Orc War. Some are abandoned orc dwellings. There are often orcs in those ruins, or even worse creatures. I'd avoid those places, especially at night. And one more hint, don't go into the forest.
Where do I get a map?
Ask the people in the old camp. There's a cartographer living there. Maybe you can steal one of his maps. If you manage to do it, take one from me as well.
Why? Doesn't he sell the maps?
If you get enough ore to pay for them.
Thanks for your help.
Don't go thinking everyone's gonna be so friendly, kid. There may not be much in a newcomer's pockets, but some folks would even beat you up for a pickaxe.
I'll keep it in mind.
Let's speak with Drax as well. Apparently he just bugged himself out. Yeah, so he was telling us to go to the old camp and try to speak with Mordrag. He is one of the mage courier. What the fuck, he's still bugged there. Yeah, we can go on for... Oh my fucking god. The guards killed the scavenger here. So the nice part about this game is like you don't have any restrictions, you know, you can go now and try to enter in the end game. And if you can beat or work somehow your way around, you can complete the game pretty easy. You're gonna have some locked areas, but if you know the proper exploits, you can pass through. That's why I'm not using strafing, because strafing, for example, even if someone is not allowing you to go somewhere, you're gonna get in a dialogue with it. And if you strafe, you're gonna be able to pass through. It's not like it's not a workaround for everything, but for most of the things. But like I said, I'm gonna try to don't exploit anything in this. We're gonna beat the shit out of some NPCs, but not by exploiting, just by fighting basically. Because I want better gear, and right now, to be fair with you, bro, don't kill him. Don't kill him. You fucking dickhead.
That was lucky.
These idiots, bro. They are stealing my experience. And I need experience so bad. Oh, blood is dripping out. So apparently we are injured. Yeah, we'll need to... Let's gather all these rooms. So, talking about old camp, Gomez is the leader of the old camp. He's the War Baron, basically. And he's basically trading with the king, you know. The king is keeping him happy just to mine the ore for him. And basically they are trading and all these things. In the same time you have the new camp where the mercenaries are, and as well the water mages. They intend to gather a lot of ore, you know, just to break the barrier, like, because we are captive in this colony basically, so you can get inside but you cannot go out. So that's the main issue, because everyone is trapped inside. And in the old camp you have fire mages as well. The fire mages are fine with the water mages. They are not in a major conflict. They are communicating pretty well. They have their own couriers, you know, so they are delivering messages from one to another and all these things. Come on, bro. Charge me. I don't want the flying things over there are called blood flies. And if you don't have a bow, you're gonna have a hard time fighting them. Okay, so let's see what else can we fit here. I'm trying to explore a bit because we need some levels, and before I'm gonna get... Oh, we have a Mordrag. Before I'm gonna get into the old camp, I want to get the most of the experience. I know it will be easier if I'm gonna, for example, invest some points into strength, come here and beat the shit out of them, but the thing is, like, if you don't level up, you won't be able to invest into strength, you know? And that's the main issue. So, in a way or another, it's better to defeat. Look, can you see the raptors over there? They will one-shot me. They are called snappers. They are extremely annoying. Even now, for example, I think I can still remember a badass sword, you know what I mean? But I can't reach it because I need to pass through 6 of them. And I can exploit it, but I won't. Because if I'm exploiting it, yeah, that will be easy. Over there is a mine. But we're gonna come back to that one because we're gonna get a quest. I'm trying to pull them one by one. Because if I'm going in, all 3 of them will charge me, and these ones are not juvenile. They are attacking like crazy. If I'm gonna crit, if I'm gonna invest more points into strength and in one hand combat, our weapon will crit more often and it will attack. He will hold the weapon with just one hand and he will attack way faster than he's doing it now. So, but for that we need loads of skill points. Okay, let's loot this one. Let's charge this motherfucker up. We were critting there. It's funny to see crits, because basically crits, I think they are double hits. I have some community patches installed and all these things, you know. And that's why you get some info as well. Because even on mole rats, for example, they have 8 armor. Even though the damage is kind of the same, I don't feel like the damage being different. They are quite stupid, you see. If I'm charging them, they will charge me. That's the thing, and I don't want to die. I need to back up, because I'm gonna die here. Come on, bro, chill the fuck down. That pig is crazy. Okay, I think he stopped. You can cook the raw meat, you know, and it will increase the value of healing. Instead of healing you 10, it will be like 12 or 15. But like I said, I didn't play the game for quite a long period. I don't remember everything in the game. I remember some things, but not everything. I'm curious what's inside this cave, but let me see first. Let's get that. What's inside this? Maybe we're gonna find a weapon. No, apparently it's empty. We have the blood flies if we cross this small wooden bridge, but I don't know what to say about it. I don't want to get into conflict with them, because they will shred me to pieces. We have here goblins, and these ones won't be like the ones which we already fought. They will be like way more aggressive. And for example, goblins, the thing with them is like this, you know. Depends what weapon they have equipped, because they can output a lot of damage, at least in the beginning, you know, because later on you won't give a shit. When you'll get your armors and everything, you won't really give a shit about them. But in the beginning, it's quite tricky. The nice part about this, if you play Gothic 2, you're gonna come back to this area basically. So imagine I finish like Gothic 1 in between 12 and 15 times, and Gothic 2 like at least 10 times. I know this map like the back of my hand, to say so. So let's go and okay, we have 3 more. Let's see, let me save, because I was testing the game before I was starting recording, just because I was installing loads of small add-ons and plugins for the game. And apparently it works fine, because I was expecting to crash. But it's working pretty smooth. Everything. And beside this, now we are reaching the...
Where do you think you're going?
To the camp.
You ain't come to make trouble, have you?
Diego says I'm to meet him in the camp.
Okay, in you go then.
Any news?
Nah, everything's the same as ever.
I think we can go and defeat that to Dickhead. Over there, they are like diggers. So yeah, here is the old camp. It's the biggest camp, I guess, of them all. Diego was telling us to speak with Thorus. Okay, let me save. This is not the new camp. I was like, it's old camp. I wasn't remembering properly.
You don't look as though you'd just let anyone get into the castle.
Only Gomez's men are allowed in the castle.
If I gave you a certain amount of ore, would you let me in the castle?
For a certain amount.
How much?
Well, it'd have to take a while to count the ore. Long enough to make sure me and my boys are busy counting while you slip by.
So tell me, how much?
1,000 nuggets should be enough.
1,000 nuggets?
Well, you could join up with Gomez. That'd get you in the castle for free.
Bro, Thorus is insane. He's one of the friendly faces in this, you know, because even if you'll continue playing the sequel in Gothic 2, you'll still have the main characters. We're gonna have Diego, Lares, Lester. We're gonna meet all of them. But yeah, let's see. I want to work for Gomez.
I want to work for Gomez.
Oh yeah? And what makes you think Gomez will be interested in having you work for him?
Diego says you decide who Gomez is interested in.
Huh? If Diego thinks you're okay, why doesn't he take care of you? Look, let me explain. Diego's gonna test you. If he thinks you're good enough, I'll let you into the castle to see Gomez. Whatever happens after that is up to you, okay?
I'll talk to Diego. Why don't you give me the test?
It ain't that easy, kid. Any newcomer who wants to get anywhere needs a patron. That patron has to be one of Gomez's people. He'll test you. And if you fail, you're his responsibility. That's the law around here.
There must be something you want done.
No. The things we guards deal with are a bit above you, kid. You just stick to the tasks your patron sets for you.
I know we can persuade him.
I'm quite capable of doing anything you tell me to.
Oh, so you're intent on failing, eh? There is one thing that only someone who's not with Gomez can see to. But I'm warning you, you blow this and you'll be in mighty big trouble.
I'm ready for your task.
What I'm about to tell you is between you and me, and nobody else must ever hear about it. Understood?
Sure.
We have a problem with a guy from the new camp. His name's Mordrag. He's been stealing from the ore barons. Of course, that applies to a lot of the rogues in the new camp. But this guy has the nerve to come to our camp and sell our stolen goods to our boys. He's gone too far. But he knows I can't do anything about it.
Why?
Because he's under the protection of the mages.
Why do the mages protect that Mordrag?
Because they use him as a gopher. Our local mages are in contact with the mages over in the new camp. They often send gophers back and forth. They're likely to become very unpleasant if I throw one of their gophers out of the camp or have him killed.
What about me? What do you think the mages will do to me?
You're new here. You'll be okay. But I'm responsible for what my boys do. That's why it's vital that you keep your mouth shut.
Where can I find Mordrag?
You'll find him at the south gate on the other side of the castle, just beyond the entrance. The bastard wouldn't dare come any further into the camp.
Do you want me to kill the guy?
I want you to make sure I never see his face around here again. I don't care how you do it.
I'll take care of it.
Okay, so we need to get rid of Mordrag. The thing with that guy is that he can take us to the new camp. And I think that's the proper way to get rid of him. So let's speak with Diego now.
I've talked to Thorus.
And what did he say?
He says that I can join the old camp if you think that I'm good enough.
Looks like I have myself a new job.
Do we start right now?
First, there are a few things you should know.
Tell me something about the old camp.
It's the biggest and most powerful of the three camps. Gomez and his guys control the camp and thereby the whole ore trade. Once a month, the king sends us everything we need. We've got the old guy in our grip, you understand? He sends us wine, bread, meat, weapons, everything. You can also get some of it. All you have to do is join Gomez's people.
What about the two other camps?
The two other camps split up to pursue their crazy escape plans. There's the new camp in the west of the colony, where the mages think they can just detonate the barrier as soon as they've scraped enough ore together. And then there's the sect loonies in the east. Their camp is in the middle of the swamp, and they're praying to their idol to set them free. He hasn't responded so far. If I were you, I wouldn't waste my time on those madcaps.
The sect loonies. Yeah, they are loonies.
Tell me more about the barrier.
There isn't much to tell. It's impenetrable.
What happens if I just walk out of here?
The last one who tried that reached the other side a dead man. This damn barrier lets you in, but you'll never get out of here.
If there's a way out, I'll find it.
You're already in a rush to get out of here? But you've only just arrived.
What do I have to know to be accepted in the old camp?
If you want to join the camp, you'll have to earn some brownie points. There are a few influential people in the outer ring. Most of them are shadows. If you manage to impress them, it'll earn you a few brownie points. Then you'll have to stand the test of faith. Besides, there are a lot of skills every new arrival has to learn. The more you learn, the more valuable you'll be for us.
Okay.
What's the test of faith?
You have to go to the old mine. There you'll meet a guy called Ian. He'll give you a list. This list is important. It contains all the items the guys in the mine need from us. They'll get the stuff with the next convoy.
No problem.
Yes, there is a problem. The new camp must not get that list. Like I said, the list is important. If you do it right, you'll get much further.
If the list is so important, why should Ian give it to me?
Because you're going to tell him Diego sent you.
I'll tell him. Where can I find the old mine?
Go to Graham. He's a cartographer. Tell him that I sent you and that you need a map. It'll show you the way to the mine. He lives to the left of the north gate.
Who can teach me?
Start with Fingers. He's the most skillful among us. If you keep your eyes peeled, you'll find other people who can teach you.
Where can I find Fingers?
His hut's kind of hidden. It's next to the castle wall. Just start out here and go towards the arena. When you're at the castle gate, go down to the left and you'll be heading for the arena.
Can you teach me something?
Yes, I can teach you to improve your dexterity. or your strength.
Let's get some strength.
I can't teach you anything. You don't have enough experience. Your strength has increased a lot. Come back soon. There are many things you need to learn.
Okay, so where can I find the important people? Let's ask him.
Where do I find the important people?
Well, you're looking at one of them. Then there's Thorus. You already know him. As for the others, you'll have to find that out by yourself. If you don't manage to do that, you don't belong here anyway. Just go through the outer ring and talk to people. Then you'll find out who's important.
See, this is a thing which the new games, the games nowadays don't have. No, just go and explore, bro. The thing is, like, nowadays you have all the RPGs are pointing you to the direction where you need to go, complete that, grab that. It's a bit lame. Let's speak with the chef.
How's things?
Not bad. If you can cook well, you have many friends here. Would you like some of my rice stew?
Thanks.
You could do me a favor.
What can I do for you?
You must be used to good food. I have a new recipe. Meat bug ragu a la Snaf with rice and mushrooms. You can have as much as you want, but I still need 3 meat bugs and some hell mushrooms. 5 should be enough.
Sounds good.
Then go and see you get me the things. The last one I sent just hasn't come back. Must have deserted to the new camp.
Where can I find meat bugs?
Everywhere where there's garbage laying around. You should be able to find some at the deserted huts near the castle wall. Don't get confused by their ugly looks. Once cooked, they are tasty.
Where can I find hell mushrooms?
If you leave through the south gate, that's the collapsed tower. You'll see a plain directly in front of you. There's mushrooms growing there.
Who was the guy you sent before me?
His name was Neck. He was pretty discontented here. I think he's in the new camp now. I sent him to collect mushrooms, but he didn't come back.
Okay. This is the craziest motherfucker in town. You're gonna avoid him, because he is crazy. That's Fletcher's. Oh, I guess this one is fingers.
I want to become a shadow.
So?
Can you help me?
I wouldn't know how.
I'm looking for somebody to teach me something.
Why have you come to me?
Diego sent me.
You should have said that before. If you want to join the camp, it's an advantage to be a good fighter or thief. If the influential shadows in this camp test you, they'll give you tasks you better not get caught doing. That's why the way of the thief would be a good start to you. Incidentally, I'm the best thief in the whole of the old camp.
What can you teach me?
That depends on what you want to know.
I want to learn how to sneak around.
I believe, no false modesty, that I'm one of the best thieves they ever chucked into this colony. But when it comes to teaching how to sneak around, Cavalorn is the better man for you.
So he can teach us how to open locks and pickpocketing. So anyway, to open locks, we'll need to learn how to sneak first, because we're gonna sneak in their houses during the night. Because if you go inside the house during the night, you're gonna make noise and you're gonna wake up the owner of the house, and you don't want to do that. So we need to learn how to sneak first.
Where can I find Cavalorn?
He's hunting out in the wild. You'll find him at the path to the new camp. Westwards of the old camp, there's a wide canyon. In this canyon, there's an old woodcutter's hut. You'll find him there.
You wouldn't speak up for me in front of Diego, would you?
Depends. If you demonstrate that you've learned something as a thief, we could make use of you.
How am I supposed to do that?
Learn a thief's skill. You need to become more skilled in sneaking around, pickpocketing, or opening locks. Then you'll have my vote.
Okay, so we need to learn just one of it. And it will be sneaking, and after that opening locks, because they go hand in hand. Like, I guess this is the arena, if I'm remembering right.
What's your job here?
I'm in charge of the arena. I organize the bets, hire new fighters, you know.
I want to join the camp. Can you help me?
I might be able to, if you manage to impress me. Some of the best fighters from all three camps come here to compete against each other. Challenge one of them to a fight. I'll watch you, and if you're good, maybe I'll think about it.
I thought the old camp and the new camp didn't get on. So why do you let their people fight here?
It's simple. There's fights here once a week, and the diggers always like to see one of the rogues from the new camp get flattened. If one of them fights, there's more bets, and that's good for business. Personally, I can't stand the swines from the new camp. But business is business.
I want to place a bet.
But there's no fight on. The next fight's due in a couple of days. There'll be an announcement.
Do you train fighters at all?
Yeah, but not just for fun. If you want me to train you, you'll have to pay for it.
Okay, so he can teach us one-handed sword level 1 for 10 skill points. Bro, we need so many skill points. And we need
Do you train?
Yeah.
50 gold, 50 ore as well. So I won't be able to fight them. I think he has the baddest. That armor is like one of the hardest to defeat. I think
Step aside.
Virgo is the easiest one. After that, this motherfucker. He's a part of a swamp camp. He's like a bit psycho. Oh, here's another shadow. I think, yeah, we need to... Bro, I have this. Yeah, we can. Oh, we leveled up. It's a box here. Let's check what's inside. We're gonna go to... Let's go now actually to Diego and ask him to teach us 10 more strength. It will help with damage. So I want to get around 30 strength first, and after that to learn sneak, lockpicking, one-hand sword.
Hey man,
And
new here? I haven't seen you before.
Bro,
I'll join you for a
so
while, if you
good.
don't mind. I'm sure you'll need a friend.
Get lost. Let's try to be a nice guy, and you'll understand that this idiot is a fucking retard.
Why not come along?
He belongs to
Great,
Swamp
we
Camp.
can talk while we're going. Tell me, where are we going? Or is it supposed to be a surprise? I like surprises.
Yeah, it's a surprise. Come with me. I should take him out to Snappers, and the Snappers will kill him, so it will be the easiest option.
Yes, I can teach you to improve your dexterity or your strength.
Okay, let's go for strength again.
Your strength has increased a lot. Come back soon. There are many things you need to learn.
Take care.
You don't want to fight him. He's like the best
Don't
one.
pay
But
attention to
Diego,
me.
I
I'll stay
like
with you.
him.
Don't worry.
And till now, I was just once trying to be nice with that guy. And it wasn't working because he was pissing me off. This time I'm gonna try to be nice with him again. Maybe he will award us some experience or something. Actually, let's see what can we find up here. Here is the arena, basically. We have some guards up there as well. There are some diggers. The nice thing about it is that the guards will ask you for money, and if you won't pay money to them, they will send diggers after you.
Hey, you!
If you want to get rid of your protection money, you've picked the wrong day.
Yeah? Why's that?
'Cause I'm not here.
Oh? Where are you then?
I'm actually at the castle, sitting by the big campfire, drinking a mug of beer.
Then how come I'm talking to you?
Nick's vanished. This district is usually his responsibility. And until he reappears, Thorus has ordered me to guard it.
Do you know where Nex got to?
No, and I'm not likely to find out. If anything, the diggers in this district might know something, but diggers don't talk to guards. Especially not now they know I hate this filthy work. I bet they're laughing behind my back.
Why don't you just collect some more protection money?
Nick did his rounds before he disappeared. There's not much left to collect now.
It's about Neck.
Yeah?
No news.
Keep me posted.
Okay, so he told us to ask the diggers. Let's see if we can find something about Neck.
Who calls the shots around here?
The ore barons. They organize the exchange of ore with the king. The more important you are, the more you get.
Okay, but
how's it going?
I've spent the last 2 weeks working in the mine. All I want is peace. Get out of my sight.
very friendly.
Is there anything more interesting than huts to see?
Well, you can go to the arena in the evenings and watch the guards putting each other's faces out of joint. It really is worth the entrance fee.
Okay, so
you okay?
As okay as I was 20 years ago. Nothing much has changed since then.
Is there anyone special here who I should know?
Being new, you better make sure you don't fall out with Gravo. He may only be a digger, but he knows how to deal with the ore barons. If you get into trouble with Gomez's bunch, he can help you get out of it.
okay, so Gravo, I don't know who. I think I remember where he is. I find. Yeah, I'm not interested in
Thanks.
that.
Chin up, boy.
I wanna find out where Neck is.
Hi.
What do you want?
I want to be a shadow.
Oh. Have you talked to Diego yet?
Yeah, I have.
Good. You just do as he says then. It didn't do me any harm. Well, not really, anyway.
Yeah, I don't know with who I need to talk to find out more about Neck. I never followed this quest, because I know where I can find him. Bro, this guy was in Gothic too.
It looks as if you knew what you were doing.
Nobody ain't complained yet, but that would be a bad idea anyway. Every idiot here needs a sword, and that is what they get from me.
I'd like to try working here as well.
Ah, but don't you think that you can make great blades?
What do I have to do?
Okay, take the steel and hold it into the fire. Then you have to lay the red-hot steel across the anvil. When you're finished, you put the hot blade into the water bucket over there to temper it. The cooled blade finally has to be sharpened on the grindstone.
I see.
However, you'll need some things for that. I could sell them to you.
I'd like to buy some blacksmith equipment.
Oh, bro, 51. Fucking hell, this guy is expensive.
How long does it take you to make one blade?
That depends. I'm as fast as a hurricane with simple swords. Of course, only on condition that the price motivates me. A freak like Whistler usually has to wait longer for his toy than other people.
Why? Doesn't he pay enough?
No, on the contrary. He gave me 150 off for his last sword. The guy is into ornaments and girly stuff like that, and of course that's not cheap. Hey, you ain't curious at all, are you, pal?
Well, Smith, how's business?
Why would you want to know?
I may have an order for you.
Oh, really? And what?
I'll think about it.
Come back when you really need something, and don't get on my nerves.
To be fair with you guys, I didn't even knew that Huno is here. Huno is a guy which you're gonna meet in Gothic 2, and he's one of the best blacksmiths in Gothic 2. But I didn't even knew he was here, I swear to God. And I played this game like 12 times. I don't know if it's something to be proud of. It's good to know at least that. Okay, so if I'm jumping here, yeah, we'll need to gather the ingredients for the chef, and after that to move on. We're gonna make some guards upset just to send I think he is Mordrag. Yeah. We need to get rid of him. Let me see, can I equip a torch?
Hey, you! I don't think I've seen you here before.
No wonder. I've only just got here.
Then watch out. The outside world is pretty dangerous. You're only safe inside a camp.
Okay, that's good to know, I guess. So... oh, it's a lizard there as well, so... let's see the damage now. Oh, bro, the damage now is insane. 31 instead of 12. The game suddenly became way easier. I'm seeing someone there. Oh, fucking god, but I don't know if I can go to him. Yeah, fuck that shit. Let's go into this cave. As if I'm remembering right, Neck is dead inside. So let me open a torch. So I'll make it easier for you guys to see. I'm gonna go and sleep as soon as I'm getting back into the camp. I think someone killed Neck. I don't remember the plot. But I really think someone killed Neck. I don't think this mole rat could kill a fucking guard. You know what I mean? And I don't remember if it's a quest around this one. But we're gonna see. Okay, so we found his necklace. And that's why we know it's him. Okay, we got some plans. Okay, we have a new weapon. Oh, actually more damage. That's good. So now we can go back. Give all the ingredients to the chef Gordon. We're gonna call him Gordon Ramsay from now on. And I guess he will be more kind to us.
Ah, new face.
What do you want?
I want to offer you help. You're new here and the new ones always get into trouble. You could save yourself a lot by making a small donation. Just 10 ore, man. It ain't much to ask.
You see this motherfucker? This was the motherfucker which I was always glitching and knocking out. Because I'm gonna show you. I'm not gonna pay for...
What if I don't pay?
Hey man, don't stress yourself. You're a newcomer. Take a look around. Collect a bit of ore, and when you're ready to pay, then pay. You can do it anytime, but don't count on my help until you've made your contribution to my expenses. I'm sure you'll understand.
I'll see you later.
Just you take care of yourself.
So this idiot has one of the best one-hand weapons and one of the best crossbows you can get in early game. And what you can do is trap him around here somewhere on these rooftops, and you can beat the shit out of him. And that's what I was doing, and I was getting his crossbow.
I'm Mordrag. You should remember that name. You can buy any kind of goods from me at a cheap price.
Yes, so I was getting that crossbow and that axe as well. And that axe I think has like a 35 or 42 requirement strength. But it's a beast, you know what I mean? Yeah, so let's speak with Mordrag now.
Are you really the magician's courier?
What if I am?
I'd like to have a chance to talk to the magicians. I have to get inside the castle.
The magician's couriers bear seals, which allow them entry to the castle. If you were one of us, you could get such a seal.
Tell me more about the new camp.
It's the camp where you have the most freedom within the colony. We don't have any ore barons or gurus bossing us around. We have our own mine, but the ore that is produced there isn't given to the damn king.
So what is it used for?
Our magicians are working on a plan to break out of here. All the ore is collected for this plan. While Gomez and his people are lazing around, we drudge for freedom. That's what's going on.
And if I wanted to join the new camp, could you help me?
If you're serious, we can go now. I can take you to Laris. He is the head of our gang. But if you prefer to beat me out of the camp, well, go for it.
Now we're gonna leave him here for the time being, because we need to complete more quests in this one. So let's see. We have Dexter. Yeah, let's speak with him. For the ones who played Gothic 2, they know this motherfucker.
Hey, you! I trade in swamp weed and potions from the sect camp. Do you want something?
What is swamp weed?
New here, are ya? You can smoke it. Very relaxing for most of us.
I want to join the camp. I want to become a shadow.
Oh, you're looking for a chance to prove your worth? Good. You can do me a favor. If you do it well, I'll speak up for you in front of Diego.
What is it?
In the sect camp, there's a man called Kalam, quite a big shot. One of the gurus of the sect. Kalam is an alchemist. He has the recipe for an effective healing potion. I'd like to buy the recipe off him. Then I can produce it myself. But nobody can get near Kalam.
And what do you expect me to do?
The sect loonies are looking for new people all the time. You're new here. Just pretend you want to be recruited. Kalam is one of the gurus. That means he checks the new candidates. If you get in touch with him, try to get the recipe. Whether you want to pay for it or you don't, I don't care.
I think we can steal it if we can sneak inside and we can pick the lock of his chest, I guess.
Sounds like a difficult business. How much is in it for me?
At some point, Diego will ask me if you're suitable for us. Just guess what my answer will depend on.
Maybe I'll have to pay for the recipe. Give me 50 ore as an advance payment.
Forget it.
No ore, no recipe.
Well then, we can talk about the ore as soon as you have the recipe.
No, I want to see ore right now or you can get your recipe yourself.
There's enough other newcomers. I think I should give the job to one of them.
Bro, no one will do it. Shut the fuck up. So yeah, let's push it even further.
Okay, let's just forget about the whole thing.
Not so fast. I just wanted to know how far you'd go. 50 ore is quite a lot for a newcomer, don't you think?
That sounds better.
Okay. I've just got 50 ore nuggets spare here. Don't let me down, kid.
Where is the sect camp?
Leave the camp through the south exit, then head eastwards. You'd better take a map. I got one here for 50 ore.
The south exit is the collapsed tower, isn't it?
Exactly.
Yeah, so this is fixed. Yeah. It has loads of chests inside. The thing is that I need to save this. Because I remember this guy is sending me to Fisk.
Hi, I'm new
Or
here.
something like that.
What do you want from me?
I want to become one of you. I want to join the camp.
Looking for people to support you, eh? If you want me to have a word with Diego about you, you need to do me a favor.
What kind of favor do you want?
I want one of Fisk's weapons. He's one of the traders at the marketplace. You won't sell it to me. It's a broadsword with ornaments. I'll give you 100 ore to collect the weapon for me, but don't tell him about me.
Why won't he sell the weapon to you anymore?
We had a little argument.
And?
And that's all you need to know.
Did you ever consider that I might just run off with the ore?
Don't forget, the colony is small. If you run off with my ore, I'll find you.
Okay, give me the 100 ore nuggets. I'll get the thing.
Here you go. Come straight back to me.
I don't know what he'll do if he'll find me, you know, because he was like, oh, I'll find you. What the fuck, bro? I can beat that guy, even now.
Okay. Hey, man. I'm Fisk. I trade goods of all kinds. If you ever need anything, you're in the right place here.
I'd like to buy a sword, but not just a simple one. I'd like something more ornamental.
I have one you'll like. The shadow who wanted to collect it won't be coming anymore. That'll be 110 ore. Interested?
Yes, I'll take it.
You got a good deal here.
I'm curious what's inside that chest. everyone went to sleep.
If you don't listen...
Fisk wants 110 ore for his sword now.
And you want me to give you the 10 ore now?
I thought you wanted to have that sword.
Here, take it. And now hurry.
I have your sword.
Wasn't too hard, was it? Whatever. You do me a favor, and I'll do you one. If Diego should ask after you, I'll speak in your favor. Until then, have a good time.
Okay, so we have another one who will vote for us. I'm trying to find Bloodwyn.
Hey,
Here he
you.
is.
Are you talking to me?
I'm warning you. People like you can get into trouble awfully quick round here. And most of the guys they chuck in here are bastards. They think they can do what they like to you, but we won't allow that. Gomez wants some peace in the camp, and we guards make sure he gets it. But it's a job that doesn't come cheap. That's why I'm asking you for some ore. Look on it as a kind of token of friendship. You help us, and we'll help you. If you get in trouble, we'll be there for you.
You mean you want me to pay protection money? No thanks. I can take care of myself.
Have it your own way, kid. You'll soon regret turning down a friendly offer.
See ya.
Take care of yourself, kid.
Okay, so he will send some idiots after us.
You've been... How often have I told you bastards not to run through my hut?
What's your problem?
Leave me alone, man. Everyone's a problem with me. It all started when I built my hut. Don't build your hut close to the ditch, they said. But none of these bastards told me what would happen if I still did it. When I came back from the mine a few days ago, I had a second door. Those pigs, I hate them. I can't tell you how much I hate them. Now everybody runs through my hut. Every idiot.
Oh, so he just called us an idiot, but he's the idiot one. If everyone told him to don't build a house there, and now he's complaining, I think everyone else is right and he's wrong. You can't put your house in the main road, you know what I mean? I need to go to sleep. Because everyone is like sleeping now and I want all the NPCs back. So we'll need to find a place to sleep. I think here. This is mods. So we can sleep here.
Don't you have any plan of where you want to go?
No, bro, just chill the fuck out.
You got no business in there. Beat it.
Hey, Mr. Chef.
I have the things you wanted from me.
Good. I just have to add them. Then the stew will be ready. Wait.
You told me I could have as much stew as I wanted.
And that's true. Here, take 3 portions.
You told me I could have as much stew as I wanted.
Sure, but there's nothing...
Okay, so we need to come... At least he was giving us 3 now, instead of 1. So just by doing his quest, you learn like 2 more. Each day. So...
Hey you! Aren't you the guy who wants to join the camp?
What if I am?
I could help you.
And how?
There are 2 guys sitting around outside the camp. One of them has stolen something from the ore barons. It's a precious amulet, which should have arrived with the last convoy. One of them should still be in possession of the amulet. If we attack them together, we should manage. I couldn't do it on my own. What do you say?
Count me in.
All right, just tell me when we can start.
I'm ready to go with you. Let's get the amulet.
Okay, let's do it then.
This fucking idiot wants to kill me. Let me equip the amulet from neck. And he's playing the Bloodwyn's game now. It's basically Bloodwyn told him to get us. I'm ignoring him and I'm coming here.
Ah, a fight! Put the weapon.
Bro, chill out a bit.
Put the weapon down.
We have loads of damage now, so... Okay, so now we can go to him. Because if they were there, all three of them were attacking me, you know what I mean? And like this, he'll be alone. And I'm gonna bang him out.
So, here we are. Far away from your friend Diego. I'm to send you regards from Bloodwyn.
Are you sure about it, my friend? He has 15 armor. A lot of blood on this area. I think I need to go to settings. I think it's game gore. Because it's too much blood.
So you idiot, just wanted to trap me.
Hey man, we're sitting in the same boat. I am not into digging in the mines either, so I'll do what the guards tell me. Then I'll be accepted soon. That I should whack you of all people is your own fault, really. Why did you have to start a bloody fight with the guards? Personally, I don't dislike you, so what do you think? Peace or further fighting?
Peace sounds good.
I'm glad we see eye to eye on this. Let's forget about it. From now on, I'm on your side. If you ever have trouble again, you can count on me. I owe you some after all.
Okay. I don't think he will help me with anything, but you know. Bro, a lot of blood. So right now we can speak with this guy, I think. He was Gravo, yeah.
How are you doing?
Well, since I stopped working in the mine, I can't really complain.
And where do you get your ore from?
I help people who have problems. If you get into trouble with influential people here, I can help you sort the thing out.
If I was in trouble, you could help me? How?
Well, let's assume you're in trouble with Thorus. You better never get into trouble with him, but then, well, you never know. Thorus can be quite stubborn. When he's pissed off with you once, he'll never talk to you again. And that's a bad thing. As a greenhorn, you depend on him. So you come to see me. I know a lot of people here Thorus listens to. They put in a good word for you, and Thorus is your friend again. Of course, the boys want to see some ore for these kind of favors. Your ore. And I take care that your ore gets to the right people.
That wasn't very clever.
Okay. So in case Thorus gets upset with me, I can fix that. Okay, but we have the necklace from Neck, and I know it's a quest with that.
Hi, I'm new here.
I'm Graham. I draw maps. I haven't seen you here before. What do you want?
Diego sent me. He asked you to give me a map with a route to the old mine.
No problem. For you, only 20 ore.
Hold on. Diego said you should give me the map, not that you should sell it to me.
But I'm not interested. Have you any idea how difficult it is to make a map like this? 20 is my special price for friends of Diego. Usually I take 50.
Give me the map or I'll take it. Let's try this.
Give me the map or I'll take it.
Hey, be cool, man. I don't want trouble. Here, take the map and leave me alone.
Okay, so basically now we receive a map. Look, this is how a map looks like. You know what I mean? So... yeah, anyway, I know where the place is, so I'm not really bothered by that. I'm gonna try to pass the...
New here, are ya? I don't know your face. I'm Sly. I have a job on offer for a newcomer.
You have a job for me? What is it?
One of our guards has disappeared. He's called Neck. He might have gone over to the new camp. You're new here, and you'll get around quite a lot, so keep your eyes peeled. If you find him, I'll speak up for you in the camp.
What?
If you want to join the camp, you need people to speak up for you. If I speak up for you with Diego, that'd be a great help for you.
I'll see if I can find him.
If you meet Fletcher, ask him about Neck. He's taken over his district since Neck disappeared.
Where will I find him?
His district is the district of the arena.
Yeah, we already spoke with him.
I found Neck.
Good. Have you got any evidence for that?
I found this amulet on him. Here you go.
It was actually the amulet the whole thing was about. You're a clever guy. You might have had the idea to keep the amulet yourself, but you've made the right decision. If Diego asks me about you, I'll vote in your favor.
Okay, so we have another guy who will vote for us. That's good. And we got 250 experience, which is not bad at all. I know we lost the amulet, but still though. Dave. This guy is cooking.
Hang on. I hear you've spoken to Bloodwyn.
Why? What do you want?
It was real cool of you to refuse to pay him protection money. It means we're all gonna have to pay your share as well. I'll make sure you remember next time he asks you.
Put the weapon.
What is wrong with this?
Fight! He's had enough!
Put the... You've been lucky there.
He's had enough!
What the fuck is wrong with that guy? They are getting upset because they need to pay more money because I'm not paying. Dusty. It's looking like I'm talking to a bush, you know what I mean? So let's...
Hi, I'm new here.
If the
How's
angle...
things?
Go away. I've been working my ass off in the mines for the last 2 weeks. And what for? Some sad lumps of ore is all I got. I had to spend most of it on food. I talked to Baal Parvez down there. He told me some interesting things about the sect camp. I think I'd better go there instead of slaving away for Gomez.
You don't like it here? Why don't you just go then?
Because I'm not quite sure what to expect there. I had a pal here. His name was Melvin. He headed off to the sect camp a week ago. But since then, I haven't heard of him.
And as long as I don't get a message from him, I'll stay here.
Okay, so we need to go to the sect camp. How they call it, it's like the swamp camp. So to speak with Melvin and after that to come back. But to be fair with you, I'm just trying to find new names.
The sleeper be with you, stranger. I'm here to guide you onto the right path.
Bro, you see that mace? That mace is sick. If I'll be able to beat this guy and take that mace, that will be amazing.
Who's the sleeper?
The sleeper speaks to us through dreams and visions. He has been leading us ever since he first made contact with Iberian 5 years ago. All the followers of the Brotherhood have renounced the three gods. We pray only to the sleeper for salvation.
Salvation from what?
From this goddamn place, of course. The sleeper will show us the way to freedom.
And which is the right path?
The path of the sleeper. He alone has the power to set us free. The gurus are preparing a great invocation in our camp. They want to get in contact with the sleeper. So far, he's just talked to us in visions. But now, it's time to get in touch with him. We'll need as many supporters as possible for that. By focusing our spiritual power, we'll get through to him. Our camp is some distance away, in the swamp. I can take you there, though, if you want.
What would be the benefit of joining you?
Maybe you're one of the chosen people who received the gift of magic from the sleeper. Or you might obtain the highest honors and become a Templar. Only the best fighters among us can obtain that position. If the sleeper is with you, you can even combine both. The best of the Templars receive the gift of magic as well. You see, our Brotherhood has a lot of possibilities for you. You should be aware of that before you decide on joining any other camp.
Yeah, but he didn't say that they are fucking delusional as fuck, you know what I mean? I played once as a Templar, and yeah, they have like two-hand sword fighting, which is interesting to be fair with you. But anyway, even if you output more damage, the one-hand sword is like faster, and it's, from my point of view, is better. Besides this, they have some interesting magic, but like I said, I'm not a big fan of them, you know. I'm not gonna spoil it, you're gonna see they are like quite lunatics. So yeah, let's speak with him and let's go to the new camp.
Let's go to the new camp.
Okay, follow me.
I still have the Diego's quest, you know what I mean? To go to the mine. But I know the new camp are telling me the test to join them, it's instead of bringing that list from Ian to Diego, to bring it to them or something like that. I don't remember it properly, but it's something like that. And I'm gonna do that after. Oh, so it's showing how much damage they are doing as well. Oh, that's interesting. I like this add-on a lot. Okay, we missed one. Yeah, so right now we are heading to the new camp. There is a path. Extremely dangerous creatures are there. Come on, bro. Here is the place where Cavalorn is, if I'm remembering right. I like the colors, you know, because now basically he's in my party, and that's why it's blue. The green ones are friendly. The red ones are enemies, I guess. Bro, he was one-shotting him. That's not bad at all. We're gonna visit Cavalorn as soon as we come back from the new camp. He's quite badass, bro. He's one-shotting everything. Anyway, we can one-shot almost them. It's like we are doing like 35 damage. So. Not very far away from it, but I bet he can do like more damage. So his maximum damage is 41, to say so. Let me save. Let me try to pull this one. No. The guy was like insane. He killed him for me, but I just lost 90 XP experience points. So yeah. Anyway, the areas will repopulate with each chapter, you know what I mean? So we're gonna have loads of enemies. What is he doing? I don't know why I remember there was a goblin. We can actually kill them as well, but we can do it on the way back, you know, because anyway, in this camp we're gonna get better weapons, you know, better gear. Even if we won't get like a proper armor, but we're gonna get some digger armor from what I remember. And because this camp has no rules and you can do whatever you want, we're gonna get into some fights and get some better gear.
Well, here we are. When you pass through the gate, you'll reach the new camp. Talk to Lars. He will help you. Give this to him. It's a precious ring. It's your ticket to see Lars. You need a good reason to be allowed to meet him. Well, thinking about it, I think I'll stay here for some time. I've earned enough for now, and things are heating up in the old camp. If you want, come and meet me at the bar. It's the hut out on the lake. Take care.
See you.
Yeah, so for sure we're gonna visit Mordrag at the bar, because from what I remember in that bar is a guy who has a pretty badass axe and I want it. We're gonna knock the shit out of him, we're gonna take his axe. Beside this we can explore the whole area, because they have a mine as well, they have the water mages, it'll be quite interesting. But till then, thanks a lot for watching guys, and I'll see you next time, take care.